Hey, it's you. Come on in. We're glad to see you.
We have a new artisan to add to our den today, Cloud Shave.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
We are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, y'all, come on in. We're grateful you're here. Thank you for spending this time with us. If you happen to be here during a live premiere, join the live chat. We'd love to meet you and have you meet the Whiff Pack, a cool group of folks from all over the world hanging out. They'd love to meet you too.
They would. And for our mention today, we came back from our camping trip to a wonderful care package from the Shave Mercantile. And there's a note.
Yeah, y'all, it was the sweetest thing. This is Dear Marcus and Sarah. Just wanted to reach out and thank you for taking our soaps for a spin. Enclosed is our official Shave Mercantile coffee mug, as well as a fresh pour of mochaccino. Hey, thank you so much. And then a couple other nice things that we will pour you
with. It will
with.
have a place in our den.
Buddy, we're going to put on the set here, and we're so grateful. Thank you so much. It's beautiful.
It is.
And what's our soap today?
Our soap today was sent to us from our friend Doug Lane, and it's from Cloud Shave, which is a new artisan to us. Kind of exciting.
And Brian is the artist in Cloud Shave. Now, right after we got this, we got a message from them that said Brian's mama is sick. And so he's going to kind of put a few things with the shaving world on hold. Brian, I know a lot about having a sick mama. So not only do we understand, my brother, but we are happy right now to shine a little light on what you're doing so that when you are ready to come back to this world, this little episode is waiting for you and hopefully a few more folks who'd like to try your stuff out. So our heart and our prayers are with you at this time. And for our viewers, we don't have a website to send you to right now because he is taking care of his mama. But
we'll keep you updated for when it launches.
We did want to have this ready for you when he does come back. But we heard this is a really special and unique barbershop. So y'all, let's meet the soap. So y'all, the Etsy shop is on hold while he takes care of his mama, but when he comes back, it will be reactivated, so you can follow it right now, so it'll tell you when it's back up. And we did procure a list of the scent notes. So this unique barbershop starts with the scent notes of...
nothing you're gonna guess, which is kind of fun. We did a whole month on barbershops, and we still haven't had these ones, which I'm kind of excited for. All right, we have agar, frankincense, vetiver, and pine.
Ooh.
And the rest is a secret. We don't know it. It's all top secret.
And y'all, we were watching our Cape Cod West Shaving today, and we know there might even be a powder note hiding in this beautiful balance somewhere. I'm excited. Let's unbox it.
Marcus is gonna open it this time.
Right, this looks like something from
Gonna rip it open. This is how it comes in our little pattern.
IQ test.
It really is.
Smarter than
I'd rather it be extra stuck so we don't lose anything.
Here's how it comes, y'all, from Cloud Shaving. What is this?
What is this?
Ooh,
this is
this might be something interesting.
Hold on.
Let's see here. We've got a sample, y'all. This is the Barbershop Vegan Shaving Soap, and it says Duet on it. So I'm guessing that's for us.
Okay, we'll have to get our noses on there.
Let's see here.
What did you do, Brian? Okay.
There she is. Ha ha.
Oh, fun tubs here. Oh, the labels are so sweet.
Beautiful. I don't think we've ever seen an person that uses this one before. Look at that.
Oh, how pretty.
Oh, very
and then I don't know what this is, but I think it qualifies as twins, don't you?
Right, yeah. Is it a bath soap? Let's see.
It feels like it. Are we allowed to open it?
Let's see. As long as we don't get our noses.
Oh, it's kind of like how we send out our whip packs.
It's a sample, so I'm not sure what alchemy is going on.
Do we wait till we can take a whiff?
I think so, yeah. I think that, and just in case. It's
just in case. We don't want to ruin anything.
We will find out what this thing is. So, all right, y'all, it is time for a first impression. It's Cloud.
It is so cute.
All right, so do I get to go first since it's a
I think
barbershop?
so. I'm actually curious, though, because the way that people respond to this, they ask if we've done it because it is a different barbershop.
And being a new artisan, that's pretty extraordinary because it means as soon as they experience it, they reach out to us.
Yep.
So
and we always love having a new artisan to even test the lather out and see how they work stuff. So get your nose on there.
Ooh, it's kind of a smoother, nice white pour.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
Dive in there. You got to shake it, people. You do.
Oh, this is nice. Yup, here's what my brain tells me about this. There are the barbershops that are the sweeter barbershops that kind of go off in this direction, a little powder. And then on the other side, you have the spices, the herbs, the drier sort of shaving experiences, right? normally they're two different barbershops, but here they have come together.
Oh,
and it's
interesting.
very cool because it's just enough sweetness to balance out that spicy, herby part of it. Think Union from Moon Soaps. But it has that beautiful powdered sort of candied note in it that the other barbershops have. Think
interesting.
Sterling or Lafayette kind of a thing.
Okay.
And both of those worlds are coming together in this with some extra magic in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Whoa. And just by the time your nose gets to how much sweet this is, it goes back to the spicy herby and then back to the sweet. Oh, this is lovely.
Is there like a certain time of year that comes to mind? Like sometimes barbershop is just more of a barbershop scent. You can use it anytime.
No, this is more like a time of day. And you know what's cool? Because this has those two faces for me. In the morning shave, it's going to be one of your spicier, herby things. And for the evening shave, it's going to be more of your sweeter, sort of put you to bed kind of shaves. And they're both there.
Interesting.
And your nose kind of goes into whichever one it wants because then the other side sort of supports it. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So not too sweet, but not too spicy. And I feel like if there was a lane for barbershops that hasn't yet been filled, it's that. Because our barbershops so far are either super sweet. I mean, you've seen our thumbnails. They're either super sweet or they're not really designed to be sweet. They're more to be that spicy, masculine leather kind of way of doing it, right?
That's what I was just going to ask.
This really splits the difference and brings both of those worlds together and just lets them play in the swirling balance of those two things.
With that, do you get more a masculine or feminine thing, or is it still more a time of day, like that kind of vibe?
It is definitely a masculine smell. Okay. You know how when you walk into a hairdresser and it has that sort of smell to it? Not that it's a great smell. Sorry. But when you walk into a barbershop, you know that's a dude. You're going to get powder. You're going to get aqua velvet. You're going to get those kind of things in there. You know this is a dude, but it's a clean dude, right? So. But that being said, I think you would delight in having this for a shave just because it does have enough sweetness where your nose is going to be charmed by it, but then it doesn't rely on that sweetness to be its character. Then your nose gets to explore what's going on in those herbs and spices.
Is it my turn to dive in?
Not even woody. It just stays in more of the herbs and almost like drier.
That is what the scent notes list are more of, like that herby
side.
But
so y'all, those scent notes are not a perfect map. There are a lot more things going on in this than just those scent notes. All right, take this in.
Okay, I'm going for the dive. Oh, see, and I feel like I'm outdoors. Like that took me more. I mean, I get the herbs for sure, but I feel like I'm more in a barbershop in the forest or something.
Well, we just came back from her summer cabin.
That's true.
We had not been for a long time.
This is more of a damper, like redwoods to me, like that type of a vibe. Like I'm getting more like a fall barbershop or something.
Let me smell for the oud, because that's on the spicy side.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, I do get kind of a morning dew kind of. I
don't know. Like right? It took me to more like in the forest or like more the fall, the crisper mornings. Like there's something in the frankincense vetiver that's coming through that way for me.
Those are the herbs. Those are the herbs that are the spicy side of it, and those take you to an outdoor cabin, a very natural herby side of it, and then there's like a barbershop side of it too for me. Is that what you're
I could almost be taken many places, like a London barbershop or something like I'm picturing all the greenery around the castle. Like I'm taken to I don't want to say a fairy tale, but like a woods, kind of a thing. I don't know. That's just where my nose took me.
Whoa. It does. It has that sort of fairy tale charm to it at the very end. Not at the beginning.
No.
At the beginning, it's all business. At the beginning, it's, hello, sir, come on in. Would you like some tea? Earl Grey is on the door. No, but this is different. And then at the very end, it's got like this candied charm to it.
Yeah, I just feel like I could be like in a log cabin in the woods that happens to also be a barbershop. Or like there's something more around you that's really, that's a good word.
Right.
But like it's real to me. I feel like the scents that are there are making me like paint a picture.
Right.
I get that they're spices. I get that they are very comforting scents. They're not like, sometimes we talk about the blue barbershop that is a little more of the cologne type of barbershop or something. This is the other side. This is much more made with like real tangible things that are around somehow.
And sometimes the barbershops for me have a delightful laundry musk sense to them. That's not this barbershop. This is more your clean, your braced barbershop. Almost using like natural things like sage or things like that in the aftershave. Like
right. And that's what makes it so real to me. Like I don't get hit with the extreme powdery side.
Right.
It is its own barbershop and just because of that.
Right. She's so smart. And that's an important distinction. This is unlike anything we've done before the barbershop scent.
But it does fit in that barbershop lane.
Yeah. Absolutely. And doesn't that just tell you how wide that barbershop lane is? Because it's masculine, it's clean, it's put together. You might have just had a haircut. That's what this smells like.
So we did just shoot Malou, which is an oud-forward barbershop.
Right.
That's more an international kind of vibe to me. This type of oud is more outdoorsy. Like there's something about it that I'm around the woods. There's something. Yeah, they're very different. So if you have on, it's different. There's different types of lanes.
Rustic, hearty. Barbershop, like that kind of thing.
I don't picture a lumberjack or something. I just feel like I'm out. There's nature around.
And before I ask you about the pine, let's go back to those scent notes. All right, back to the scent notes. So starting off, y'all, we have auger, which is oud, which is auger wood, which is the Aquilaria tree of Southeast Asia. When the ants invade it and it has an immune response, it creates this very special substance called oud. And to the human being, our nose goes,
what is that?
And the cool thing about it, it can be sort of dank and darker, kind of indigo oud from Shannon's, if you know that one, or it can be kind of super light and clean. This is more your light and clean
I'd
oud.
agree.
But here's the cool thing about oud. When you smell it, it's like, wait a minute, is this one thing or is this like 50 things that are put together to build this? Like when you smell oud, you don't sense it as one ingredient. You sense it as like 50. Yeah. So the thing about this, when I smell this oud, that's where I'm getting all of those spices and hearty, rugged things from the outdoors. Is it's almost like my nose is diving into that oud to find some things inside of it. And it's not coming back empty-handed. It's finding some beautiful notes inside that oud that are adding beautifully to what else is going on.
I think it's just the key in. I know that's listed as the first ingredient, but I do really get that as my like ticket into the rest of it. So speaking of the rest of it, we have frankincense. For me, that's just more of a spice in this scent. Like I don't really pick it out on its own, but it's a nice little leeway into it.
Well, and as Catholic as we are, I'm surprised we don't know what frankincense smells like.
Yeah, on its own. It's giving me like a foggy image. I don't get smoke from it or anything, but I think that's why I keep thinking the woods somehow.
Well, just earthy, ambery kind of for me. Like it's in the middle of this, and then we got two more here.
And then we do vetiver,
y'all,
which it's there, but again, it makes me go outdoors. I don't think like clean grass or anything like that. It's not coming through like that.
That is a little more prominent than I realized at first. That might be kind of the heart of this, but it's a lovely sort of think gray vetiver kind of idea, right? A very distinguished silver fox.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah. And then we have pine, which is, I think that last end that was like, no, I'm in the forest. I don't know how to put that. Whether it's a barbershop that has windows that open to the forest, I don't know. But that's where it keeps taking me.
We had a soap at the very beginning, y'all, that Trojan horsed pine on us. And when I finally read the scent notes, and I went, wait, of course it's pine. Now I get it. But here's the cool thing. This is not taking the outside of that pine note. It's kind of diving into the middle, pulling out the part of it that's less sweet and more woody and natural.
I'd agree.
More of a resinous pine scent than I'm getting a darker pine.
It's super real to me, right? And it's not like blown out of proportion where sometimes for Christmas it's really pushed through.
Right.
I don't get that. I get a really real like this.
Yeah. So for me, think about a vetiver and a really earthy, not sweet sort of pine scent as being sort of the two things that balance against the sweeter, earthier frankincense and oud.
Yeah.
And then Cape Cod, I think you're right. I think there's a little bit of a powder note in here, maybe just the power of suggestion from the barber pole on the front of this, but I do get just a little bit, and y'all, baby powder is not a single scent note. There are like 8 scent notes that make up baby powder, and who's to say there's not one of those hiding in here? Not every artisan puts every nook and cranny of their scent notes on the webpage.
It's funny because you said it didn't smell musky to you, and I kind of do get a little musky vibe.
What kind of musk?
Just more like dampness in the air, like a foggy thing.
See, I didn't get the clean laundry musk that some of the barbershops have, but more of like an outdoors sort of, is there a bear over there, kind of a muskiness to
like,
this.
you know, if we were to travel towards the coast for us a little further down, that chill in the air, the fog that's in the air, straight off the water, there's
Santa
something
Cruz
like
mountains.
Yeah, I get that kind of a like around the trees fog.
Yes, this is an outdoor shave and a barbershop scent.
Like,
for
I
your
feel
noses
like
to put those two together.
If I could have a lighthouse on the front of this next to the barbershop, it'd be something like that.
There you go.
I don't know. That's the image I'm getting. Take that as you may. I don't know.
And you know, I wonder what this is. But to find out, we might have to go a little deeper.
All right, so our only clue is that this is a shaving soap sample, and it says Duet, y'all. Did you see it?
We have no
That's all
idea.
we got.
Is this the same as barbershop, so we can give it away?
But now we've smelled this, so we can compare.
Let's see.
Let's see. Get our noses in there. I was really trying not to whiff it earlier. But there's definitely something coming off of it. He's dabbing his face.
I don't think this is the same. I think this is a little different.
Well, let's see. It's a little sample of something.
Oh, that's very nice.
Oh, no, that has something in it.
Yeah, what is that? What are you getting?
Minty?
I have no idea. I get a little bit of a light floral, almost an aquatic going on
and
in
then
there.
in the back, I get like a minty powder thing.
Ooh, y'all.
Then there's like something green in there.
We are clearly going to have to do a little more research to see what this is. Yeah, buddy. Thanks, Brian. What a beautiful set this is.
Yeah, all right. We got to ladder this up. See it in action.
We got our Barber Pole Yucky Brush in honor of our barbershop soap. These are our waxing sticks from Amazon so that we don't have to touch the soap.
Is it it's got a little...
I thought I broke the stick.
Oh, it's a hard one.
Oh, she's holding a grudge. Y'all, look at this.
She's got some oomph.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. I think the harder the soap, the longer it lasts in the shaving bowl.
I think a little dab will do you on this one.
Little research.
We're going to see it in action.
I'm going to get a little bit more.
Yeah, why not? Go for it. Yeah, you got to break that in there. Let's get it in action here.
Okay, these are some that's how it smears in a bowl.
Our bowl from Philip Sharp, our custom TBD bowl. And we have our Duet custom thing.
And our bougie sprayer barber theme from Sean and Julie. Thanks, guys.
From the Shave Supply, which is also in California. Right. So we're repping some
California
day
today. Yaki is not.
Someone's tired from her camping trip. She can't function. It's okay.
Oh,
that was a fast lather, y'all.
I love it when the very first waves hit me off. You all know what I'm talking about. When those first waves hit you off the shaving bowl, not of the scent you just sensed off the tub, but of the version that has had air and water put into it. The concentrate has been made real.
Show our friends. It's definitely waking up quickly for a new lather, a new artisan.
Oh, I'm having some green stuff jump out at me, and it's not easy being
So it
green.
may not only be just vetiver. There may be some other things hiding in here. Or
it's just a new version of it that's coming out with the water. Does the soap change all that much when you add water? Yeah, it certainly can, y'all. I remember being in a chemistry class and having these acetates that she handed us, and they smelled awful. They smelled like nail polish remover. And she goes, now, if you combine the right two, you'll know. And we had to do this little experiment, figure out which right two to put together. Yeah. And once we did, they went from smelling like a chemical plant to an absolutely perfect Gros Michel banana. To the point where you were like,
wow.
Right, I know. So chemistry is amazing, y'all. Sometimes even the smallest addition of a few molecules here or there can make amazing things happen to the scent. And I'm catching quite a more beautiful balance in the lather than I even got off the puck. Hold on a second. Here we go.
And in case we forgot to mention, this is a 3-ounce tub. Just heads up.
And there's plenty of room to lather in the bowl. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Matthew.
Wow, that is a serious lather, and that's our biggest brush, so it does sometimes steal some of the soap when you get going here.
Not today. Not today. We could plaster a wall. Do we have any holes?
Right. This could be a 4-pass shave, I think.
I'm getting an outdoor vetiver out of this, and it's
so I might have been right. From a barbershop in the woods, maybe?
Yes. The walls come tumbling down right now. Y'all, I used to play a game called Heroes Quest. It was made by Sierra Games, and it was this beautiful 3D adventure game. And there was a place on the map called Arena's Place, and it had a beautiful tree, and it was surrounded by flowers. And when you went there and you rested, you were automatically healed. Like there was magic in that place. For me, this is kind of what my brain is showing me. A hero on a quest who needs a rock under a tree surrounded by flowers to heal his weary bones.
Who's the one that's on the way to save Prince Sleeping Beauty?
All right, so you'll only find this in the Barbershop Duet. This is the Ken and Roberta Williams whiff on 3. 1, 2. Oh, y'all.
Oh, yeah. The oud is different here.
This takes you outside. She's totally right. I can feel the sun coming up. This is not an evening shave.
No.
This is your morning shave.
Yes. And there's something about like emerging out of the trees that you see the sunshine out there, but you're so shaded by the trees that the fogginess, the chill factor's there. There's something that's coming through.
Absolutely. And y'all, there was one campground, Portola, where we camped at the edge of a meadow. Normally it was in the middle of a grove, but here we were on the edge of a meadow. And this is what it was like waking up. You got that beautiful grassiness. You got those herbs.
Like as soon as you walk out of the tent, you're just like, oh, give me a moment. Yeah.
Y'all, this is it. This is a little bit more of a meadow than even a barbershop. And what a charming thing that it has the barbershop edge to it. So it's going to take you out to the meadow, but it's also going to remind you that you've got a little powder on your neck and your sideburns look awesome. That's the idea.
It's funny because even through our barbershop month, we did have a few that were more outdoorsy or some that had more like the country vibe, but we haven't had one that has this like foggy green forest vibe.
Y'all, for a newer artisan,
there is some lather, y'all.
Can we just talk for a second about this lather?
Goodness.
I can adjust the white balance of the video with it. Y'all, look at this.
It's
beautiful.
for real.
What an amount you're getting. And look at that. There's still a ton stuck to the bottom of the bowl. I didn't need that second helping. I didn't need it.
And this little sample is going to last us a lifetime. If that's how much you just got off there, holy moly.
Plaster the building.
And it is a vegan shaving soap, by the way, in case that wasn't mentioned. So
and what's it called? Cloud Cloud shaving? Boy, you got that right.
It
Look at
looks
this,
like a
y'all.
cloud.
Woo!
And it is their barbershop. Wow, I'm so impressed.
All right, so when we do watch Cape Cod wet shaving, we do like to watch how he lathers the base because it tells us a lot about the base. It tells us a lot about the lather he's made. So while we
Super
don't do
action.
shaving here in the Barbershop Duet, we will do a little lathering. Here
There
we go.
it's
You
gonna
ready?
be. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty padded and slick here.
She
That's
just got
extensive.
a pound heavier on the right-hand side.
Jeez Louise.
Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look.
Got to do the slickness test. Wow, I cannot break through this. It's a good
Y'all,
slickness
boy,
test.
is that what you want, huh?
Yeah, look at that. You could have, like, seriously, a 5-pass shave. Like, there's tons there.
Whoa. And I love I can still feel my tiny stubble, which means the razor can still get under it.
Yeah, but
my
that
finger is
slickness
so slick it can't break it.
I feel very protected, even just, like, doing a little wiggle with my finger.
Oh, this is very cool, y'all.
I do have to say this scent has a fun kind of neutral vibe to it in a way like it wouldn't conflict with a different aftershave or EDP.
Right.
Like it's a very versatile type of scent. Like it's not too much in one lane. You can find some good stuff to go with it.
And if you just walked by me, I would have the
Yeah.
sense of two things. One, you were very clean, and two, you were very interesting
yeah.
smelling.
It's not a pokey scent. I know sometimes we bring that up, but there's something very friendly about it, very comforting about it.
Somebody wore this in my office back in the day. I'd
Right?
be like, can I sit next to you for a while? Like, what
Right.
is that sense? Where
What's the scent intensity that you give this to? Because this is a new artisan. Sometimes
You
that's
know,
nice.
I am a sucker for a slightly higher scent intensity, so I might say a 3.5 or a 4 on this.
Yeah, I was gonna say about a 3. So it's one that you just smell and you want to dive in. Like it's just a nice, welcoming place, wherever it is.
And y'all, vetiver is a friend of mine, right in the middle of my wheelhouse. However, when I do smell a vetiver that's like, whoa, I'm going to have to promote you a little bit because this is a beautiful vetiver for me. It's the kind of a quality to it that I've not really experienced.
Yeah, it is really centered, like you said. Like the oud brings me in, the vetiver's there, and then it kind of stays there, and then it gets clean. I
Right.
don't know what the
You know,
musky clean.
I think that's just it. I think it's how it's balanced out.
Yeah.
There are certain foods I don't like tomatoes, but if they're in the right recipe, I will love them because of everything that surrounds them takes the parts of them I don't like and quashes them so that it's a beautiful flavor for me. This does that same thing with vetiver, just elevates it for me to a level I've never experienced before and made it the middle of a barbershop.
Thank you so much, Doug, for sending us this cloud-shaped barbershop,
buddy,
and then our
that's so
friend Brian with this new little sample here. We got to check out Duet going on.
So it's pretty easy. Y'all just be Charlie Brown and his friends staring up at the clouds. They're going to see the Acropolis and the Parthenon. And when you see a horsey and a ducky, you just got your own! Cloud Shave will be back in a few weeks. Give him a Google. Support an awesome new artisan. Well, I've had my shave, y'all, with Cloud Barbershop, and what a fantastic base this is. I used my mountain hair brush, produces a little bit thinner of a lather, but it has a really thick backbone so I can get harder soaps out of the bottom of the bowl. Y'all created a slickness barrier on my face that I have not really experienced before, and used a super sharp Rex blade, my new ones. Look at this, just got out of the shower. There are no nicks, there's no weepers. I didn't have any irritation. What a fantastic shave, and I had enough lather for 2 more friends. Now I just need to go make some friends.
Welcome to Messages.
Hey, y'all. So for our September giveaway, we are offering a chance to win a $20 gift card to Zingari Man. And all you have to do to be eligible is send an email here to WeSentYou at thebarbershopduet.com so that we can get back to you and check back here on October 4th when we choose our lucky winner on the show.
Best of luck.
Y'all, we have a few soaps in the barbershop lane that are pretty similar. But what I love when those artisans strike out completely on their own and start over. 11, I'm looking at you. Razor Emporium Barbershop, I'm looking at you. This Cloud Shave, what a beautiful outside the box, unique barbershop. There is nothing like this in the shave world, and yet a barbershop of barbershops. There is certainly a lane for this.
There is, and there is just something really cool to get to know a new artisan and their new base. Like I can't wait for you to check back to the How It Shave sections, and we got our actual shave in with this. And then same with this one. We're gonna get to know a little bit more about this. We'll reach out to you, Brian. I'm curious.
So if you are on the less sweet herby side of your barbershops, y'all, you may want to give this a try. And if you do, let us know what you think, because we think this could be the perfect barbershop for those more natural, rugged types.
And thank you, Douglas, for sending this our way. It will be greatly appreciated in our den. Knowing it's from you, it just means so much more when we see this on the shelf.
Indeed.
Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.